Are you considering purchasing a term life insurance policy but don't really know where to start? Well, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Bestow, including a walkthrough of their online application. Hey everyone, this is Kyle from Money at 30, and on this channel we look at personal finance from a millennial perspective, including app and tool reviews like this one, although today's video is going to be a little bit different. A few weeks ago, I made a video on the differences between term life insurance and whole life insurance. One of the things that got me thinking about such a video was when I learned about a company called Bestow while attending FinCon 2018 earlier this year. Bestow says they aim to make obtaining term life insurance simple and convenient, allowing you to purchase a policy online after completing a short application. With that being the main selling point, I decided to test out this application for myself and write about my findings on direnews.com. But I figured the best way to demonstrate Bestow's platform was to apply again, this time as my wife, and show you each step in the process. So what we're going to do is start at the quote screen and go step by step to the point where I would actually need to purchase the policy and do it all in real time. Now just keep in mind that I'll be showing you my screen and narrating for the majority of the time, but I might cut away in a few instances while I enter some personal information. Alright, so let's get started here. You can see I've selected $500,000 of coverage for her for 10 years at a cost of $16.66 per month. So now I'll just hit start application. Alright, it's going to enter her email address. Next up is her full name, which luckily I have auto-filled. Right, next up is phone number. And by the way, if you have autofill on your computer, this might go a little bit faster, but I actually don't have all of her information programmed in the computer, so I have to enter it all manually. Enter our address. And this will actually verify your address against what's on record with like the USPS and things. So you'll also verify once you enter it all. Next up, I'm going to select where she was born. Select the state she was born in. All right, social security number. Best to probably not share that on camera. Next up, it'll verify your identity. So next you're going to have to review and sign this disclosure document. I've read over it before, so I'm going to go ahead and sign. So next up, you're going to be answering a few questions about your life and other things like that. So are you a U.S. citizen? Yes. No. Any nicotine use? This one actually kind of funny because it excludes less than 24 cigars. Luckily, neither of us have smoked any tobacco products. So have you used tobacco products? No. In the past 5 years, have you been declined for life insurance? No. In the past 2 years or within the next year, have you or do you plan to pilot an airplane, scuba dive, auto race, or do outdoor climbing using specialized equipment? No, we don't. Past 2 years, have you received disability payments for a period of excess of 3 months? No. Have you ever been tested positive for HIV or been medically diagnosed with having AIDS? No, we have not. In the past 10 years, have you been medically diagnosed with treated for any of the others? She has not had any of those. Other than routine care in the past 12 months, have you been advised by a licensed medical professional to have surgery, hospitalization, or a diagnostic test other than for HIV, or any procedure which may not have been completed or the tests are unknown? No. In the past 3 months, have you unintentionally lost more than 15 pounds? No. In the past 10 years, have you been medically diagnosed or treated for any of these? No, she has not. So next it's going to ask you about your profession. All right, just going to enter our income. Do you have any life insurance or annuities currently in force or pending? No, we do not. For the next 12 months, do you plan to travel outside of the United States, Canada, or Mexico? Probably, yes. Do you plan to travel for longer than 30 consecutive days or greater than 90 days in total? Probably not. Countries do you plan on coming to? I don't know if Hong Kong counts its own country. I guess it does. Believe we're going there. We might also go to Singapore, so I'll put that on there. Do you have a valid driver's license? Yes, we do. State, Missouri. All right, driver's license number. All right, done with that. So now it's checking against third-party data. So next I get to enter beneficiary information, which would be me. So I'm going to enter my name relationship, spouse. And then you can also select how much percentage you want to give to each person. So I'm just going to leave myself as 100%. And I don't need to enter my social security number, but I could if I wanted to, just to make sure that you're getting the correct person, I presume. I'm going to go ahead and continue with that. And it's just checking against third-party data once again. Have you had a biological parent or sibling die from medical diagnosed cancer or heart disease before the age of 65? No, we have not. And then next, we're just finishing up here. So we're going to go ahead and continue. This is just giving you a chance to change what your premium is. So you can see it's actually a little bit different than originally. So it's going to be $19.58 for the 10-year for $500,000. The 20-year would be $25.83. We'll just go ahead and stick with the 10-year for now. And it's also going to have you create a password, which you can return to your application if you need to in the future. And then next is your application to sign and acknowledge and actually purchase this. And so that's actually where we're going to cut off, because otherwise I would need to purchase the policy, and I'm not quite ready to do that just yet. So obviously I can't really review Bestow's insurance product, but as far as the application goes, I have to say it was really simple and straightforward and easy to understand, and even with me narrating it, I still got through it in just a few minutes. One thing I did notice is that the last time when I was filling out the application for myself, I actually chose the 2-year plan, whereas this was the 10-year, and it seemed like it had a few more questions, but it wasn't a whole lot longer. Something else I should mention is, as you saw, you do end up entering your email address as well as your phone number when filling out the application. And if you don't end up purchasing a policy, they might follow up with you. I've gotten a couple emails as well as a text from the last time I applied. So hopefully it won't be overbearing. Like, I haven't received a ton of spam or anything, but just be aware that they might follow up with you. So anyway, I hope this gives you a better idea about Bestow, but for more information, I'll have a link to my article on Dire News in the description box down below. Also, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, and be sure to subscribe because we have new videos every week. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time here on Money at 30.